Hey y'all. So I'm back with another message, and today I want to talk about church. And I know a lot of people may think otherwise, after I say what I'm about to say, but y'all, I've been seeing so much dividing, so much homosexuality, so much manipulating, so much um, gossip, so much infidelity. All this stuff is going on in these churches. Not every church, but a lot of these well-known churches with these well-known pastors. And it's even sadder when I see these young girls that's been in these relationships with these fake prophets. How do I know they fake? They said that they was fake. Witchcraft, all the stuff that you're not supposed to do if you are Christian. And it's like, do we really know who a person is behind a facade? No, not all of us. God gives some of us discernment. I feel like that's something that you have to exercise, and you can't be emotional about it when using it. It's just you got to be a person that's into the facts or you're not. However, back to the story. These two girls came out that I've seen. Young, pretty, youthful girls, okay? And they was in these sexual relationships with these godly men. And it's just sad. It's so sad because the church is the place where people supposed to be able to go to. Not just Christian. I'm just saying Christian because that that's the specific situation I'm talking about. But in a lot of these churches, even in, y'all know how people used to go to these Catholic schools and all this rape and all this molestation and stuff going on. It's like we posted. These are places that people go for help when it's not help is damaging them, and you also messing somebody mental up. But that's why it's important for you to use your own mind. Me, I can't go into church and the pastor play with me. Because in my mind, guess what? I gotta think for myself. Only way how I can get through heaven gates, or only how I can live life on earth, heaven on earth, is based on the decisions I make. Can't nobody do it for me. So I'm not idolizing somebody because they sit on a pulpit. We need to understand these people are still human. Can God use them as leaders? For sure. Some people abuse their power, and some people know how to use their power. But I'm seeing these young girls and they are distraught. Now, my thing is, I feel empathy and compassionate for the people that's confused by these situations. These young men that's going to church and they getting molested and they coming out 10, 15 years later, the damage is already done. And it's like, when you put in that leadership position, you are accountable for people and where you leading them to. And I'm gonna say this: if I'm gonna let somebody put me in a mental hell space, or make somebody make me feel like a slave, or why I feel like I can't elevate, it's gonna be all my doing, not nobody else, not no pastor, not no prophet, not no elder, evangelist. Nobody is gonna be hero. It's gonna be me. And that's what we got to stop putting our life in people's hand. I know y'all think church is every Sunday, but God is available to you every day, every hour, every second. And He is to me. It depends on how you look at it. Stop giving people so much say so. Stop giving people so much power to determine your faith. Because I went through hell. I did go through hell. I told y'all I believe hell is mental. I went through that. It's nothing nobody can do. If I was under a pastor and he did something wrong, that's not gonna knock my faith. But everybody not strong because a lot of these girls were saying that they was doing this and they like, well, if you know the scripture, why was you doing it? And they was like, well, I wanted to please the prophet or I wanted to please the pastor because he the closest thing to God. But you gotta fix that mindset too. You could be close to God too. These people don't is nothing that they doing that you can't do. Exercise your faith. Put your faith in God, and it's all the stuff that I don't know that the Bible front and back, but the way that people be reading these scriptures, and it's always the people that go to church that don't know real life skills. I'm sorry, it's like going to a school and you come out and you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. That's stupid. I was about to say that's sad, but it's stupid. You don't know nothing. You giving them all your money, more than 10%. People, this girl was saying she was giving him 20. She was giving $20,000. She young too, $20,000, and I think it was like in 2 months or something, because she felt like she had to pay him for God to bless her. What? And I grew up in the church. I did. But my mom still taught me life lessons. And again, after a certain age, y'all gotta start using y'all own mind, and then we can say, yeah, they was naive, they was this, they was that. But as a man of God, as a leader, you're not even supposed to put people in a position to find out if they naive or not. You just do your job. Your job is leading them. Where they trying to go, I don't know. That's why I tell y'all, if y'all follow me, it's a mental thing. Heaven is in the mind, and it's the abundance God give you, and the grace that He give you, and then you show it to others. And it's a cycle and how we need to love each other and make the world a better place. I'm so serious. What is hell? Hell is fear. You holding yourself back. You somebody puppet. You scared to go after your passions because you worry about something like a bill. But if you are a Christian and God is supposed to be your provider, then it's like follow your passion. And God say He knew who we was when we was in our mother womb. Then it's like I'm sure He didn't think you was gonna be working at a fast food restaurant. I'm sure God didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna make Hero. Yeah, she's going to be working at McDonald's or Taco Bell." No, He don't want that for you. But He give us free will. Do you want that for you? Is that all you can do? Is that all you're going to do with yourself? And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, I can't believe she said that. I feel like some of the routes we take is an insult to God. God is within you. It's an insult to yourself because He gave you everything that you need in order to elevate. But we're not even smart enough to take the time out to understand that. We blame others so much. No, y'all have to blame yourself. Y'all are the enemy. You are the enemy in your life. Don't you ever forget that. Don't blame nobody else. It's you. If somebody in your life and you feel like they are the enemy, get rid of them. If somebody in your life you feel like they using you and they don't know how to love you, get rid of them. If somebody in your life and they don't make you a better person, get rid of them. It's you. You.